small taste of what he's getting. Plus, just just not being valued as a person. But I feel like also this
I'm
is
not
like
gonna
one
go
of
for
those
right
where it's
now,
like,
anyways.
I think we were talking on the Cousins cast, and I was like, when I said, when I was like dating back then, and I was like, if you get 3 texts, you're done. Like, I can't text you again. And it's like, bro, you asked her out twice. Like, she's not. After the second time, she's not going to do anything with you. You are quite literally the last thing she's thinking about.
Yeah.
And you're okay with that. You can't be okay with that.
Because it sounds like she's not even happy being with you. She just is like, I'd rather be with you than be alone.
Yeah.
Like, that's worse than
She
settling.
needs to be alone. Yeah, she doesn't like to be alone at all.
Yeah.
That's worse than settling.
And it's going to happen. Like, it's hard to have. You're always looking for someone who will match you in your energy. Like, I like you just as much as you like me. But it's very frequent where one person likes someone more than the other one, and hopefully the person who's getting liked more doesn't take advantage of that. But she's taking advantage of that, and that's when you're in trouble.
Oh.
That's girl math. No, I shouldn't say that.
That's not girl math. Girl math is a good thing.
Let's not put our girls down.
Can you
I'll just switch pencils.
Yeah.
If a girl, she gets coffee and she uses the Starbucks app and she puts money in the Starbucks app.
That's what I saw.
Then it's
free.
Then it's free because she didn't pay money.
In that moment.
Yeah, in that moment, it was free to get Starbucks.
Yeah.
I'm like, huh?
Yeah, that's basically girl math.
$100 and you get a $10 reward. You just made $10.
Girl math.
That's not accurate. That's not how that works. Yeah, because now in a future purchase, you just saved yourself $10. If you return an item at the store, you just earn money. So if you return something and buy something at the same time, it was free.
Free.
No, did you have to spend money the first time? No, but then the second time it's free because it's no extra money. Or like if you pay for cash for something, it's free because it's not coming out of your bank account.
Free. I'm on a website trying to buy clothes, and they're like, okay, I'm about to check out. I have $30 worth of clothes, which is literally one shirt nowadays, maybe some socks.
Yeah.
Stuff is so expensive. And they're like, actually, you can get free shipping if you spend $50. I'm going to bring that up to $50 so I can get free shipping. That's girl math. Because now I just got a discount on my order. Free shipping.
But you spent more money to do it.
Yeah.
Hey, free
Thank you.
shipping,
That's
there's
all
a
that
benefit.
matters.
There's a benefit.
Thank you both.
Shipping is expensive.
Shipping is expensive.
Yeah, but probably cheaper.
A little $30 order, you might have spent $39.
Well, okay, so I'll say, let's say $35.
Yeah.
Or 40. Yeah, $35. Because sometimes shipping is $15. So I'm like, I'm gonna find something here worth $15, and then I get free shipping, and then I get free socks.
Actually, okay, now I'm kind of getting that because I do Stitch Fix. I do the clothing thing.
I should have done a warm up.
They will give you a discount, a 25% discount if you buy everything. So if I see a thing,
The sharper the pencil, the better the skills.
or if I like 3 things,
Excuse
but
me.
I'm okay on like the last thing, and I'm like, if that's the price of the discount, I'm like, I might as well just get it because it's free.
It's free.
With the discount. I'm girl math.
You're girl mathing.
Okay.
Girl man.
Evolution.
Wow.
We practiced in Colorado.
That's how you know we need new sound effects when they can get that. That took them months to get, and now it's within a second they get it on the first try. So, here's the update. Thank you everyone for the advice and the thoughts. After a long conversation, I've decided to break up with her.
Yes.
After asking what
Oh
her
my
thought
God.
process is in using and stringing me along for so long, she simply told me she wanted to have her cake and eat it too.
Yes. Well, I actually like how honest this chick is.
Yeah, she's brutally honest.
She's very honest.
Also, I'm no longer friends with her ex-boyfriend. I was asked why I would ask her ex-BF if it would be okay to ask her
Oh,
on a date.
thank you.
He and I were close
Appreciate
friends
it.
in our early 20s.
Hope you like
Out of
my
respect
stuff.
For him, I wanted to make sure it wouldn't be awkward to see his friend and ex together. I also asked my ex, why did she reach out to me after the 2 months that I gave her and the guy she was dating space? She told me that she was curious on what I was doing too, and she missed hanging out. She stopped talking to that guy she met at her new job months before she reached out. But a few weeks after she reached out to me, she slept with him again. She said she was in fact using me for that type of attention that I was giving her. Most of the guys she slept with tricked her into having sex unprotected or having her buy the hotel rooms. There has been times when she sent a nude to another one of my best friends and wanted to sleep with another friend of mine because she gave her a compliment and she's never been hit on by a woman
Hi.
before.
Oh,
And she only asked me out because she was tired of being used and sleeping with random people and knew I wasn't going to use her like they did, but in the end, I couldn't stay with someone who couldn't respect me from the start. Thank you for listening and helping.
facts.
It sounds like she's addicted to sex.
No, she needs
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
I think
like
she's very
relationships.
low self-esteem.
Oh, okay.
Man. Like, that's bad.
So you think she's okay? Because she did say she's addicted to the attention.
Yeah, like she needs the attention, and now she's like, oh, this is positive attention. Because you can only get tricked into something so many times before you're like, okay, what are you doing? You're just like going into the warning signs.
Yeah, I feel like that's like such tricky language to like be honest. Like you can only get tricked into something a certain amount of times, especially when it comes to like sex. But I think I get what you're saying. Where you're just like,
because I'm not saying like people can't manipulate you a lot,
right.
but I'm like,
Thank you.
if you get tricked and you're like, okay, this is what happened that sign. You get tricked again. You're like, okay, there's signs that they're exhibiting before they do this thing to manipulate me into getting what they want. Then at some point you're like, what am I doing that's allowing these kind of people to even be attracted to me?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I'm never going to blame the victim. But I'm also like, we do have to take accountability for
Right.
things that are happening over and over.
Yeah.
It's not just, everyone's not just evil.
Mhm.
You also have responsibility to take, like, I can't be used like this anymore.
Yeah.
You're like putting something out there that's attracting them to you.
Right.
Or like, why you not learning from your other mistakes?
Yeah.
And she does know because she knows that this guy is not treating her like that.
Yeah.
But she's still going for these other guys.
Sometimes it's harder to walk away.
Actually, I did
It's
have
not
a
how
question
horror
for
looks.
you guys. What do you think about what do you think about you dating friends' exes?
That's too messy.
Yeah, I think it's too messy.
Yeah.
I mean, I think of course there's like exceptions to the rule where if like you absolutely are like a perfect match, and maybe you and that friend aren't very close, or you guys are like, I don't see us being friends in the future. But I think if you guys are close, there is something to say of like, you do in a way kind of need to be like, I'm gonna pick my friend over this relationship because I don't know how long this relationship is gonna last, but I can see me being with my friend for a long time.
Right.
And I also think it
That's
depends on
stupid.
like how long did that friend date, how long has it been since you guys dated? Because I'm like, if you dated for like 2 months but that was like 5 years ago,
That's true.
that's different. But then if you dated for like 5 years,
Had a kid.
yeah, got married, divorced, that's
Not worried about.
I think the married or the kid thing is where it's like, and also like how recent.
Yeah.
Like if
Yeah,
they,
recency for sure.
Damn,
if they
6 people
had a
just
kid,
came in.
if that's like your baby mom or baby daddy or something, and
Thank you.
they just broke up, I think it's, oh my god, do not touch that. Do not touch that.
Yeah, I think it also, it just depends on how close that friendship is too. Like they were saying, because it's like in his scenario, I don't think he necessarily had to ask, because it was like they had the friendship established before they became him and the guy became friends.
Right.
So it's like he doesn't really have that. I feel like in that scenario, he should have just told him instead of asking.
And then, like, he's in his 30s. He said they were close when he was in his 20s. So,
Yeah,
like,
that's
this early 20s, mid 20s, are you guys still talking? Like,
you're not my friend no more.
Exactly.
Because I think I lean closer to Brandon, where I'm like, it's the level of friendship with my friend that determines whether I'll say anything. Because if like I'm close, I'm like, hey man, I don't want you to feel bad. But if you're like just a friend that I've seen a couple times, I'm like, I don't necessarily care whether if I'm really interested in this person, I don't really care.
It also depends on the breakup too.
Yeah.
Like the terms of the breakup. Like if like someone like cheated and you're just like, oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Like if anything,
like if they cheated or your friend cheated.
If like they cheated, like let's say the significant other cheats. If the significant other cheats and then
girl math.
Girl math.
Obviously,
Well, he'll treat me better.
Yeah, but if the significant other cheats and then they're like, hey, your friend comes up and like, hey, I'm thinking about
I'm trying to draw a
you
child
definitely
model.
say,
Does she look like a child?
depending on how close
Shit.
you are with that friend, you're probably like, I wouldn't. She cheated on me.
Yeah.
Or, you know, like, okay, dang.
Like, she cheated on you.
But not me.
Because you suck. I'm your friend, you suck. That's why you cheated.
And then you're like, bro,
Trip
she
over.
cheated, not me.
Yeah.
You're like, no, but you suck.
You're the
You deserve
problem.
to get cheated on.
You're bad.
And that's why she rejected your proposal like this next door.
Oh! Oh.
Smooth.
I swear to God, I'm clicking. I'm not trying to
I was
give
like, how
myself
vain.
applause.
She was absolutely good.
vain.
Did you not see the struggle that my
She was proud of her transition
Wait, is
and
it-
she applauded herself. Just be honest.
That wasn't even what was happening. Okay, Sam.
Right there.
Am I the asshole for rejecting my boyfriend's proposal because I'd lose my health insurance and alimony?
Nope.
About to get real up in here.
That is real.
That's, oh.
Because we talked about cash monies.
Alan.
Do I love you more than this cash monies? I don't know.
Am I ready to cut off my old life and be with you when my old life is still benefiting me?
I feel like you should, but I kind of get
I'm
it.
gonna say no just because I get money or love, and it's like, you decide, just choose the money. Don't say yes.
I'ma say, okay?
Yeah, if you're thinking about
Thank
it.
you.
I was like, I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
Get the money, okay?
Oh,
It's expensive.
love don't cost a
It's
thing.
expensive out here,
It
okay?
is expensive out here.
Shoot.
Inflation going
Stay
crazy.
single for however long your alimony's for, okay? And once that ends, we'll get married.
Have your cake and eat it too, and this one is healthy.
Exactly. And if he doesn't understand that, then
He's not the one for
Hey,
you.
money gains interest. Love don't gain it. You know what I'm saying? I'm making money on money.
Love
right
don't
now.
cost a thing and it
Yeah.
shows,
Yeah,
okay?
it does. Shout out J-Lo.
Shout out. I guess.
I mean, I guess. Is
Well-
J-Lo canceled now?
I mean, she's not canceled, but she's not the nicest person. I mean, of course,
And
shout
I'm
out
fine with
Selena.
that. I'm fine with J-Lo not being nice.
Okay. You like her. You're like, I look at you and you look.
No, I think there's some levels of security. Like, if someone came out like, Beyonce,
Thank you.
this person, I'm like, that's fine. She's
Okay.
Beyonce.
She's
Like,
a
there's a
billionaire.
level. Yeah, there's a
Alright, I'm gonna
level
get
like, she
colored
can't-
pencils. She's got red hair.
Yeah, she doesn't care.
Social media stars, you do have to be. You're like a lower level. You're like, you can't be really mean and be a social media influencer.
Well, isn't that how we judge people though? It's like, okay, it's a question that's asked: how do you treat a waiter at a
Yeah,
restaurant?
yeah.
If J-Lo's not tipping, at
It's
a
funny,
restaurant,
redheads are way more.
Then she is bad. Not tipping, and you're that rich. That's
And
crazy.
it's still in the tips too. Okay.
Orange
was,
than
was that?
anything.
She's taking the tips.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
Do you have any red
someone
oranges?
someone's gonna sit down, she would go back and be like, "That's
That's
good
pink.
money."
You're lying. You're being
You know, I'm pretty colorblind for an artist.
Well, you have to find that
we
argument.
had to find
Yes.
that. So that's literally crazy.
That looks pretty
I'm
orange.
okay with her
Slim
being
over
mean or
here?
like being curt with you, like, "Hey, J-Lo," and she's like, "I'm fine."
Oh
with
yeah,
that.
I mean,
But if
I'm
she's
not expecting
stealing
people's
money
time
from
and
waiters,
attention.
that is actually evil,
yeah.
and I'm still going to support her. But I'm now not going to be happy about it.
So, am I the asshole for rejecting my boyfriend's proposal because I'd lose my health insurance and alimony? I, 44 female, divorced my ex-husband, 47 male, 2 years ago, and I've been dating my boyfriend, 45 male, since. No cheating. My ex and I were fighting a lot, but the divorce was less litigious than expected. My ex-husband, James, and I were married for 21 years in the state of Massachusetts. I, as his ex-spouse, was able to stay on his group health insurance. In addition, the judge ordered that since I stayed home to raise our 4 kids, 21 male, 19 female, 18 male, and 16 male, that I get alimony for life. Or,
Whoa.
or
That's
until
not acceptable.
or until only I, not my ex, remarried. In terms of health insurance, I'd lose it if either James or I remarried. However, James has been very open about the fact that he hates the idea of marriage / marrying again, even more than he hates me. Still, he'd be covered under his health insurance policy. His exact words were, "Luckily for you, it's not emotionally or financially cost effective for me to marry just to get you off my health insurance." For the entire length of our marriage, part of the reason I didn't work is because my ex is a doctor, and after doing calculations, we realized I'd never make enough to get even close to covering the child care costs for 4 kids. I checked in and saw that if I continued my administrative job, I'd be making $17 an hour, and I have no chance of making that even now. My boyfriend and I are very much in love. In many ways, I wish I met him first. He's empathetic, and unlike my
What's
ex, he
pink?
values life balance. Instead of running between a private practice and a psych ward at a county hospital to work 24/7. However, my boyfriend and I don't live together, and besides small presents to each other, we pay for everything ourselves. Things were good, but my boyfriend changed after I had a pregnancy scare. He said that if I got pregnant again, he
Thank
wants
you.
us to be living under one roof and not like two divorced parents. So he proposed. I was upset and had to turn it down because, love aside, this was my health insurance and only source of income on the line. I didn't understand why my boyfriend was so upset and didn't understand. He's a case manager at a nonprofit, and we'd be living on half the income I'm currently living on if we take out child support. And that is bound to create tension on both sides. Am I the asshole? Just wanted to add, we cannot move in together either, as the archaic family court laws would see that and assume that my boyfriend and I would be sharing finances, or that I in some way would be supported by my boyfriend by the fact of us moving in together. If I could move in together with him and not lose my benefits, we'd be doing so.
Oh my days.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
Yeah, so reading that, I was just like, I kind of agree with Yvonne, where I'm like, is there a way where you can have your cake and eat it too? Especially where that is only her income, because she was taking that time to raise the kids, and that is a job, but she's now in a way getting paid for that job, or the job that she did before. Um, but I can also see where it's like, if I do want to completely cut ties with my husband and move on with you in our future life, if we were to have kids, I don't think they want kids, but just in case, it's like it makes sense that I would cut ties with everything with the husband as much as I can because we have kids together. So obviously we're gonna see each other, but and then becoming dependent on herself because I feel like it's nice now, but it would cause a lot of stress of just you never know because people were saying in the comments, um, even though they say it's for life, the court can easily be like, yeah, no, you're done. Actually, they can revoke it just as easily as they do it if the husband can prove that like, listen, I've given her enough alimony, my income has changed.
The life thing is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that for life. I've never heard of that.
I've never heard of that as a thing. Because on one side, I'm not mad at her or even thinking about it because yeah, this is a big financial change. But I'm like, if you do want to move on with your life and if you do love this person and you do see yourself married, oh yeah, there's the security there and all that, but then there's a level on the other side. I feel like, especially with the ages of the kids are almost
The youngest is 16.
yeah, so it's like a couple more years left, or maybe 4 or 5. But with time, you're like, I do love my boyfriend. This is, but actually, just thinking about it, I'm like, probably not. You're thinking about it. Like it should be just a cut and dry. Like I love this guy. I just whatever consequences go with that. But if you're like, you probably shouldn't. It's gonna hurt your relationship.
Yeah.
I feel like she's down to us. Much of like the life she's living with the money from her ex that like that's gonna be such a big change. And she's probably always gonna compare the life she had if she decides to marry this guy
Right.
because he's making less money. She's gonna have to start working again. Not gonna be
Yeah, they said if she is out of the alimony, then they're gonna live off of half of what she lives off of now. 2 people.
She's
She's
got a job. Then.
yeah. You said the youngest is 16.
Yeah.
Thank you, Laura.
Okay. I see multiple layers to it too. So I don't think she talked to the boyfriend about the scenario for his reaction alone because he's like, what the heck? Like we can make it work,
Hey.
but it's like if you talk about it in depth, I feel like he would kind of understand where she was coming from. She's not making a decision based off of comfortability. It seems like she's also making a decision based off her kids. She's taking care of all those kids. She's like, if I lose this alimony, get a potential job, it won't be enough to support those kids. But at the same time, if the youngest is 16, like, those kids are kids no more. Like, how much money do you need to...
Well, is there still child support too? Because there's different. Alimony's different. Is she also getting child support for the kids?
Probably, but also there's the husband too. The husband can support the 16-year-old
Right,
plus.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like
He ain't
she's
gonna
the only
leave.
one.
Hopefully, he wouldn't just leave.
Yeah.
But I feel like he did have a good understanding. He was just like, wait, you're not gonna marry me, and you're gonna stay for the health insurance and the alimony.
Mm-hmm.
You
And I think he was shocked by that. Yeah.
I think he has a right to get mad about that.
Yeah.
I think that's something that's a reason.
Yeah.
Oh, the money's that important.
Because it's like, how do you even go forward with that relationship? Because it's like, how long are you going to be living in separate places? And then that's a waste of money on its own.
Especially if the alimony is forever. You're like, so is this our relationship? Are we like this forever? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so then it's like, why are you then dating? If you want the alimony, why are you wasting people's time, lady?
Or yeah, maybe find someone who wants what you want.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna be separate. I'm gonna be getting picked up over here. We're gonna be dating, and that's it.
That's it. Don't expect a marriage out of me.
So there's a top comment here. It was kind of a little bit of what I mentioned earlier. Not your attorney, but you should be aware that your ex can still file for a modification when he reaches retirement age, regardless of the fact that you were married for 20 plus years. You might not be set for life. I'd make sure you're saving for your own retirement funds too. Look up Pierce versus Pierce. And somebody else said, yes, I had a
These two
sister-in-law that was
yesterday.
married to a doctor. Since she gave up her nursing career to raise their children, the divorce was awarded alimony for life. It was an obscenely nice chunk of change every month, way more than you need to live on. She could have easily lived on a third every month and banked the other 2/3.
I'm just looking for a
Her family
reference
highly
model.
recommended she do so. For life doesn't necessarily mean for life. However, she refused to believe that alimony could get cut off again because the judge said it was for life. She never saved a dime during the 29 years that she collected alimony. She never held a job. She blew through that alimony every month.
Good
Oh,
Lord.
I'd be pissed if I was the husband.
Next thing you know, her ex gets sick and no longer can pull in that kind of income. He petitions the court to have the alimony decree reviewed, and guess what? The judge decided that after 29 years of alimony, that 29 years of alimony was enough. He gave her one more year of alimony and ordered her to find a new job, and then she was cut off. She hadn't worked for years. She had no skills. She had her nursing degree still, but would need recertification classes, which she did not want to do. As of now, she's poor. She lost her house because she couldn't afford the note, insurance, taxes, and maintenance. She has a dinky job that barely pays her living expenses, and she scrabbles all the time now. Alimony for life does not mean for life. What happens if OP's ex dies? Does she expect his estate will continue to pay her alimony?
That was a riches to rags.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
I guess I hope Biden is saving.
Yeah, because that's what I think about. It's like what you guys were discussing. If you want to be with your new boyfriend, you should think about eventually being like, okay, I can't be dependent on this alimony anymore. And even in general for yourself, it's like, what am I going to do once the alimony isn't there anymore? Because I would always feel that on my shoulders where I'm like, this is nice, but I'm dependent on somebody else.
Exactly.
So it's like, eventually, I'm going to have to become independent again. And if I don't have any skills because I haven't been working for so long, it's like, well, then how do you transition into that?
Yeah.
So I think there's like a lot of things she needs to think about.
And like so her youngest is 16. So she's went from focusing on 4 to 1. What are you doing with the rest of your time? Get a job where you can easily work. Get some skill. Like, do something with your life instead of just relying.
Yeah, even learning a skill.
Don't rely on
just in case.
Yeah.
Just to stay busy.
Yeah.
So having that full time, like taking care of those kids was great, but it's like they're not kids anymore.
No.
He's gonna drive pretty soon. He's not
might
gonna
even be
need you.
driving.
Yeah, he's not gonna need you.
29 years of alimony?
That's wild.
Wow, I'm still, yeah, dang.
Because I'm like, I feel like I was against alimony before, but like, no, I totally get alimony. If you were dedicated your whole marriage to taking care of the kids, putting your life in the back burners and not able to develop your skills, your husband should, or actually either side should pay for the other person to be like, hey, this is a shock back into the real world. But 29 years seems like a like your job is just that you used to be married to this person, and your new job is I was married to you, so I'm
like if I was the husband, I'd be so mad.
I'd be
why am I still paying you?
Well, however long they had the kids, because they might have been divorced and still had young kids.
Thank you.
So yeah, until you're raising the kids, but even then, yeah.
That's what I'm like. Once the kids are out, I'm like, I feel like that's where it's just stuff.
And then I think
that's Chelsea.
In a perfect world, there should be like a transition period where it's like, okay, just so you know, in 5 years the alimony's gonna be done.
Yeah. So
you
you
need
got
to start
5 years to
transitioning.
figure out what to do.
And just like constant reminders. Listen, you're gonna go from having all of your monthly expenses paid for plus that.
That sounds like a serious life change. Like our next story.
Am I the asshole for telling my fiance that if he expects me to contribute 50-50, we have to make some serious lifestyle changes? No.
No.
That's why you're...
Yeah,
what are you gonna say? My 26 female fiance, 26 male, sat me down yesterday and gave me a long talk about how he feels like I don't contribute enough to the household, particularly in the financial sense. I was a bit caught off guard by this, but was willing to hear him out. Since he wasn't wrong, he makes a lot more than I do, and we've always split the bills accordingly, which ends up being about 80%.
I hope you like my videos.
I asked him what he wanted me to pay, and he was adamant about being 50-50. I asked if everything was okay with his job or if he needed to take fewer hours, and he wouldn't answer me. I honestly wouldn't have gotten upset if there seemed to be an actual reason behind it, but he just said that he'd been thinking about it a lot, over and over again, and every time I asked what brought him to this conclusion of like what was going on, he would just say, "This is how it's going to be. Take it or leave it."
Have a nice night.
Exact words in response to literally everything I said. Full shutdown, no explanations. I told him that was fine, I'll take it, and then asked if he made a Zillow account yet, or expected me to. He looked confused and asked why we would need a Zillow account. I explained that there was no way that I could afford half of the rent at our current place, so we'll probably have to move into a one-bedroom apartment. He got mad and asked why I didn't have savings. I told him that I do, but I'm not paying rent out of my savings because that's a terrible and unsustainable idea. I also began to go over what our new food budget would be, our new entertainment budget, and that we'd probably have to sell the cars and get one less expensive one, because I can't afford half of the payments on an Audi and a Land Rover.
Jeez.
Then I explained the date nights would probably have to be reduced too, and we could still do like Buffalo Wild Wings or something, but I prefer Thursday nights because you get 2 orders of boneless wings for
you
one.
better say that money.
Basically, if he wants me to pay half, we're living within my means, not his anymore.
Oh.
He kind of agreed to it, but since then, he's been incredibly angry. He's not saying or doing anything, but it's like he's walking around the house in this cloud of pissed offness. I sent him 6 Zillow listings, all of which he's calling uninhabitable for various reasons, some of which I think were valid, others I disagree with. He's now saying that I'm being unfair and manipulative. He tried to come to me with a serious concern about our relationship, and I'm making it impossible for him to talk to me, and bulldozing over him. Am I the asshole?
Are they married or are they dating?
Fiance.
Fiance.
I think that's fair. I think it's dependent on what you want to do. I know there's, let's say, if a man and a woman. Well, this is 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
There might be somebody who's like, I want to be taken care of, and I want you to pay for everything.
Yeah.
Or you make more money than it makes sense for it to be like, you pay 80%, I pay 20%.
Right.
But if one of the partners is asking, okay, I want to do 50-50, it definitely makes sense, and it's the smartest thing to do to be like, okay, we're going to base it off of the lesser person's income.
Right.
Because
Hello.
50-50 is not going to work
Ooh.
for somebody
I don't
that has 2
I don't know how you guys make
opposite ends of
those.
income spectrum.
Yeah, because
I don't know how you make
20% of your paycheck and my 50.
I don't know how you make those little emojis. I see them on AO3 all the time.
Wow.
They're so cute. I couldn't make them though.
But then also I wonder, like, did she move in with him? Because it sounds like he's accustomed to a certain. Well, I mean, they're both accustomed to a certain life, but more him than her.
Yeah.
So then it's like, did she move in with him, and then it just kind of grew from there compared to like them getting their own place together? But then I guess that doesn't matter, because if you got your own place together, you're still considering his income and not 50-50 at the time.
Yeah.
I feel like they got a house together,
Yeah.
but they just did it before they got married.
Do you use Zillow for apartments? Like, no.
I think they do have Zillow. Like,
for
you
rentals?
can see it.
Or
Yeah.
they're buying?
I think you can see rentals
okay.
on Zillow. I think you can see a lot of stuff. Apartments.com, obviously, but I've seen. There was one place I was looking at for apartments, but you can do it for apartments and homes. So I want to say maybe Zillow, or maybe something like that.
Thank you.
Because I am curious about the beginning of it, like however they moved in. They obviously decided at that time, like, oh, you're going to do 80 and I'm going to do 20. So I am curious. They're asking the right questions. What changed that now we're going to 50-50? There is something weird. Did he talk to someone like, you're paying 80% and they're only paying 20? What are you doing, man? That's crazy. Like, I feel like something like that had to have happened for him to be like, yeah, we're doing 50-50 now.
And he's just shut down about it.
Yeah.
He won't explain why.
Maybe
Or
he
do
is
the
just like
math.
pent up. He like has tried to keep it and all, but now it's like, well, let me change this before we're fully married, and then
Actually, yeah. But you have to realize there's consequences with doing that. And I feel like they are giving, like, this is what it is. I can't afford to live like we're doing now if I gotta pay more.
And the fact that he's still going along with it, though, that's what's getting me too. Like, she's like, okay, I'll look at these little listings, and he's like, yeah, no, that won't work. That won't work.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, just sit down and do the math. Like, it wasn't gonna work from the get go.
It does not look. Don't
Because I asked if they're married or
go
not,
fuck
because
yourself.
I'm
It does not look
in
like
my
Lord
perfect
Farquaad.
brain, I'm not perfect brain.
It doesn't look like the
my
model I'm
brain,
drawing,
in the
but it doesn't look
perfect
like fucking
world,
Lord
when we're
Farquaad.
married, I'm like, we're just all like pulling from one pool.
Right.
It doesn't matter if I'm bringing 80% and you're bringing 20%. It's like one pool, so it's our money. And if we do like have separate accounts for like special things coming from that main account, so it doesn't matter. There is no 50-50. It's just like this main thing. That's where the money comes from. But yeah, them being fiancés and they're still kind of single people coming together. You have to make that compromise and be like, we have to live by the poor person's means if that's what we're doing.
that brings me a question. Okay, so like when you guys think about marriage, is it that the couple has one account, joint account, or do they have two separate accounts and then one joint
This is
account?
why I need to start drawing on
I like
the computer.
I like the two
'Cause this
separate
would be-
accounts in one
Yeah,
account.
that's
These are good
That's
eyes.
how my parents
I
do it
like
too.
all the money going into the main account. And
But then how do you divvy it up?
But then we agree on an amount that goes to the separate.
I would do the opposite. Like we agree on how much is going to go in the main account.
Yeah, you make sure bills are covered.
Yeah.
And then there's maybe like a little pool for like date nights
Yeah.
or trips or something.
Fun money.
The only reason I don't like that is because in this situation specifically, like
Excuse me.
the 80-20, like you get a little money, like he's like, well, you got to pay this much on it. You're like, I can't afford it. I have nothing in my account.
Yeah,
So I'm
that's
like,
true.
no, we're all together, and then we just get our fun money later.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I don't think there ever is a way, if you're not putting them all together, you can never split it evenly unless you guys are making the same amount of money.
Yeah,
If someone's
that's
making
true.
more
'Cause you
amount of
never
money,
know.
someone has to pay more. And I do agree with that. If I'm making $100,000, you're making $60,000, we should not be splitting it evenly. That's not fair to you.
Yeah. So update.
Updates. We're divorced.
Hey everyone, this got way bigger than intended, so I figured a follow-up was owed. So last time I posted was Monday. Monday as a whole was spent through sorting how I felt and what to do next. There was a lot of
Holy
silence
shit.
and a lot of anger and a lot of Reddit advice.
Matt Pat just
Some of which I
uploaded.
found very insightful,
Let me
some
change
of
the video
which-
I'm watching real quick. Yo.
Oh God, where'd you come from? Oh boy, oh they're everywhere now.
Matt
They're
Pat,
crawling all
Pat.
over these walls. Don't
Matt
be
Patrick.
selfish. Get up. I'm sorry. It was so selfish of me to die.
The model's eyes are farther apart than. I think that's why it didn't look like her. I don't know what that means.
You okay?
Oh my God, Al.
Oh, Ash just clocked themselves on the light over there.
Bravo.
It's
Thank
like
you.
the light jump scared Ash's arm. Just
So usually when we finish rolling the intro, I will cue Matt in and I'll do this large like arm gesture so he knows when to start.
yes.
But I have the light positioned in such a way where it fills up any of the dark
Dark-
shadows
The
on Matt's
darkness
face.
in my face and in my soul.
Yeah,
The darkness is full in.
we have to cut. It doesn't make great content. So I put this light here and my hand hit the corner
Oh,
of
yeah.
the light in a way that was not pleasant.
No.
So
What did that light do to you, Ash? You just clocked it.
I thought Oh no.
I don't know who performed the aggression.
I'm so sorry.
I think it was Ash who performed the aggression.
I'm so
So,
sorry.
yeah, please apologize to that light.
We've
Because
spent 2 lovely years together, and I never meant to throw it all away like this. I'm
Right?
sorry, Dracast.
I was gonna say that light is like feeling ultimate betrayal right now.
He's carried me through so much,
Right?
and this is the payback.
Dracast, you've carried so much. And I gotta be fair, Ash, like, you've been with me for the last 2 years. This light has been with me for at least the last 4 to 5.
I know.
So, if I have to select loyalties, I might have to go with the Dracast.
Okay,
Dracast has never steered me wrong.
I guess I understand.
I know. Anyway.
I'm sorry.
So, hey, here, Dracast, I crack open my latest in carbonated water to you. My latest in my experiment around carbonated water to you.
Pouring one out for the Dracast.
Yep. That's what it is. Yeah, pouring it out for the Dracast. This is a bubbly.
Ooh.
Pretty good.
Yeah, okay.
Pretty good. In the way that carbonated water is pretty good. No, this is one of the better ones. Obviously, because there's multiple factors, right? You got to figure in like how they're doing the carbonation and the quality of the water, but then also the quality of the flavor, and then also there's so many different flavors of carbonated water. Like you might just wind up with one with a bad flavor. Like I had one the other day that was a bad flavor that was like mango pineapple. I'm like, oh, this is too fruity, and you know, I'm not relaxing at the beach with this one, so this one's not doing it for me.
Okay. I do really like the vibe, the aesthetic of the cans for
Of the bubbly. I know this is nice. The color is nice and saturated.
It's really pretty.
It's a very pretty marketing style. Yeah, I like it. And the nice thing is that since I've got like 8 or 9 of these now, I'm literally going down the line. I also got like 2 in each. I got like 2 flavors of each different brand at this point. It's my own little mini food theory happening here on GT Live. Anyway, welcome back to Poppy Playtime Chapter 3, where I continue my carbonation journey. We continue our journey through play care and trying to eventually find catnap. I'm sure at the end of this little journey. Ollie's got himself a plan, and there's probably some errors in it. I don't know. Here we go. So when last we left off, we were being attacked by these cute little catnap guys. Who I assume I have to blast. I do have to blast them. That makes me kind of sad, because they are very cute and adorable, and I want to, I want to give them all the happiness in the world. Oh, hello.
Hi, I'm Bobby Bearhug.
Hey, Bobby Bearhug.
Want to know how much I love you?
Yes. How much? Is it a lot?
I love you to the moon and back.
Well, watch out. Hoppy Hopscotch is over at the moon, so tell him I said hi while you're up there.
I'm crazy about you.
Okay, you're starting to get a little creepy there. A little clingy.
I'm lost without you.
All right, well, might want to gain a backbone for yourself.
I've been lost a long time.
Oh, that's legitimately sad.
Please, take me with you this time.
This time.
You won't leave me, will you?
Oof. Rough guilt.
Hi,
Okay, well, I'm glad we had that little walk down memory lane, didn't we?
love you.
Okay. To the accidents. This is where we came from. Okay. This is where we came from. There is a TV here. Good to know. So that does seem to imply that there would be a tape somewhere around here as well. No. I love that I have my own portable little flare gun. That's delightful. Let's see. I mean, it might be up ahead. So we could always go back and fill this thing out. But historically speaking, they haven't been far away. Although,
I understood that
in this school building,
reference.
we definitely missed it, so that was a bummer. Alright, so there's definitely another tape that we're gonna have to find here. Good to know. Oh, hello. Leave my home. I had no other choice, my friends. I'm so sorry. Trust me, I don't want to be here. There's nothing I desire in this area. I just want to get out, man. I'm at 0. So I'll have to definitely manage that. Oh, here we go. Here's the tape. This is for Kathy.
That was fast.
Here, can I set this on fire?
That's what your girlfriend says.
Here. Okay, so we got a tape. Let's see what we've learned. Hey, Catnap.
Okay, so it's
Oh, get out of here.
Hey, Theo.
Theo.
How you doing, bud? Normally I'd have Dr. Sawyer do this, but he's, out, let's say. So you got me until they find his replacement.
Interesting, that's suspicious.
First off, congrats. This is officially your 4th year in your new body. And you made some real progress, pal.
4th year?
I was told that when you and the other smiling critters, you know, Dog Day, Piggy, yada yada yada, were added into play care, that you weren't really getting along too well with the kids like everybody else was.
So we shoved you.
Now, the kids love you. And that red smoke, I mean, that's fantastic,
They
isn't it?
love the red smoke.
Is his, voice thingy still broken?
All right. That's not something at all.
Nobody's gonna save you. This prison is where you belong.
Great,
You
thanks.
out here and there to go see the kids in play care, but your home is here. And as for the prototype, his home is in the labs. This is your life now. Get used to it.
Wow. Oh, that sucks. Well, that confirms Theo, which I believe was the name that we had discovered earlier in one of the ARGs that were kind of in the lead up to this chapter coming out. So that's good to know. But it also tells us kind of a new location, right? Which is the labs, which is somewhere we might be getting to then. Like, as we're kind of... Oh, hello. Oh, hey, Bubba Fint.
It's so cute.
They're adorable. These adorable little merchandising opportunities are so cute. Okay, there we go.
Shit.
Okay. Oh, I hear him. Oh, hello. Okay. Hey, guys. Oh boy. There are a lot of you. Okay, you be crawling. Oh god! Where'd you come from? Oh boy, oh, they're everywhere now. They're crawling all over these walls. Don't be selfish. What? Get up. I'm sorry. It was so selfish of me to die. Forgive me for being selfish. So, clearly the characters have some sort of affinity for us, or, you know, they're like, oh, take me with you next time. So I definitely abandoned
High
people
five.
last time I did this, so last time I ran away, so that's not great. Okay, watch out for you. Okay, I hear you. Where you at? Okay, what? Okay. Just gonna leave that there. Here you go, scare you away. Okay, so you're scared. Alright. Okay, that's where you think. Hey, get out here. Oh wow, whoa. Oh geez, there's a lot of them. Holy cow. Oh wow, there's a lot of them. Holy cow. Oh shoot. No, I fell down. Oh no, oh boy. I am panicking hardcore right now. This is terrible, but
Alright, I'm done with this one.
I need to give myself time to, like, recharge. Oh, there are so many of these little guys. Oh, my hands not charged nearly fast enough for this. Get out of here.
Should I do another one?
Oh, there's so many of them. This is not okay. This is not okay.
I don't know to go.
Not okay. Stay back, villains. Oh, can I even charge? Boy, okay. I don't know if I can charge.
I can do another bird.
Oh, okay, no. Stop. Get out of here. Oh boy. No, that's better. Oh, hey. Oh good, we're at a save point. That's good to hear. Oh boy, it's so funny, I'm getting such strong daycare vibes from FNAF. Another tube maze. Okay, go. Oh, hey. Why? Oh, you are just frozen there. Okay, well, I'm just gonna leave you alone. Hi, guys. Oh, boy. There's a power thing going on. Nope, not doing that. this turns on. Oh, no, get away, get away, get away. Okay, it turns off as soon as I hop off it. Okay. Oh my gosh, get out of here! Can I pull you in? Can I pull you in? Okay, portal style, great. You just stay there, friend. No, stop, scaring you away.
A wolf?
Oh boy.
They were drawing a wolf before.
Oh, they do. Ooh. Stop. Okay. Oh, they are screaming. Smiling friends, more like the screaming friends. Okay, these guys. Are you safe? Can I run past you and be safe? Okay. Aha.
Hi.
So there's another side to this that I definitely need to activate. Can I pull in whatever it is? I cannot. That is really unfortunate. Well, those guys are just hanging out over in Glitchland. That's fine. Oh! Wait! Hold up! Where'd you come from? He like leaped up.
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Just like yeeted himself up to my area.
I'm just a country girl.
Okay, so hopefully we get to start at this like little maze thing.
In a city world.
Man, the amount of the amount of lore that I feel like I'm missing from having to like run frantically through these areas is crazy. Oh, good, that's still active, I guess. And they can climb up. That's also good to know. So that's how they got me last time. Oh, hey. Okay, yeah, that's how they got me last time, was by jumping up. I just need to know that they can jump. Not okay. Not okay. I'm assuming that. Okay. Not okay. Get it back. Nope. Get back. Oh my gosh! God! Ah! Came out from the side. It's time to harvest, okay? We need to do some harvesting now. It's time to harvest. The body's still fresh, huh? Me? Are you harvesting me? I don't know. I don't particularly appreciate that. I'm not really in the mood to be harvested right now. Thank you very much. I feel like that's inappropriate. Not really into the idea of harvesting my bod. There you go. Okay. Okay, well, no, I'm caught. Excuse me, caught. Oh, maybe it's close enough. Oh, shoot, I'm out of the old ammo. Recharge! Oh, get out of here! Get out of here, you creepy eyes! Okay, so I need to definitely draw this thing back up here. Stop. Okay. Oh, come on, can I lift this guy up? No, yeah, I'm dead there for sure. Yeah, I said to keep moving. I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on it. That's not my fault that the box fell on my head and then trapped me into there and then just glitched its way on over. Okay, let's get back to our gun. Okay, no, Stop.
I need blues.
Okay, there we go. And
A black.
there we go. These guys are all glitch.
I guess a teal. There it is.
Unfortunate.
Bright blue. We'll need browns for the branches.
Okay, so I gotta find a way.
This is not some more
Get this
gray.
block back into the right area, because right now is definitely it is definitely on here, and it's not in the place where I really need it to go. Particularly, hey guys. Jeez. Oh, what have I done? Oh, this is bad news. Smiling critters. And I can't lift it because it's too heavy. Oh no! No, I'm absolutely caught in this corner here. I'm totally caught. They can't find me. Thank you. Yes. Okay, we need to reset. We need to reset. This has gone horrifically off the rails. I'm like, oh, this is a simple puzzle. We will be able to do this fairly quickly. To, oh no, I have messed this up beyond possible solving. Please help. This is a dire situation now. I go this way. What if I start this way? Because this should take me to the other route. Hello, everyone. Oh, there's just a big old pile of all these guys just hanging out. Thanks, everyone. Yeah, okay, thanks, critter. I just need time to solve the problem. I can't being sick or not. Okay. Oh. Okay. Please. Double-handed. Go. Great. Yes, I will take that. Thank you. Okay. No, okay, that's fine. You can jump scare me. As long as the block is in the right spot. There, good. We are set. As long as I'm not trapped behind a block, as long as I'm not having to like glitch through things, we are set. Excellent. Now we can move forward with this. As we were before. Okay. Here we go. Perfect. I will take all those deaths. That's totally fine. Get you guys away. You working now? Hello. We got wait. Oh. I just did a hop off on the other side. Here. Where did I go? Stay back. Stay back. Yeah, save. And close. Jesus. I'm just so paranoid now. It's launching fire everywhere. Okay. Hey. Hello. Is this the wrong way? Wait, why have you wandered here? It just seemed like the appropriate place to go. When confronted with a spiral staircase in game, you usually try to head up. And that's the way I was heading. Alright, but I guess we're heading down to the depths. So that's cool, friends. Also feels like a nice, like, stopping point. Oh, there's no room for me here. Not really looking for any additional room, to be honest. I'm looking for just the way out. So, you don't have to tell me twice. I'm not welcome here, nor do I want to be here. Ooh, pool room. Hello. That's broken. Lock. Oh, weird. But just a giant spooky pool. It's nice that for all the torment and torture that these kids were going through, at the very least they were being taught basic swim skills. So at least that's a plus. Well, I have my options. Do I go through the incredibly bloody door or the not at all bloody door? Incredibly bloody door feels appropriate. Although they both had the exact same sign. What else we got around here? I feel like this is like area of environmental storytelling, yeah. Oh, so we're in the prison now, the dungeon? hiding away from catnap, maybe? Interesting. Like they were trying to escape? Oh, hello. Watching. I'm still watching. A lot of catnap claws and stuff around here. Was this his bed, maybe? Where he's like, hey, I'm being kept in this prison. And they did say, hey, this prison is where you belong. So maybe that's it. Like, this was Catnap's prison cell, and it dug its way out. So Theo, Catnap, was kept in here, was like, let me out, and they won't. And so eventually clawed its way out. Created a little, like, bunker down there. Interesting. Very cool. I mean, not cool, because it's actually a tragic and horrific story for this, this kid who was turned into this, like, evil villain who worships this prototype character and is kept here against his will. That's not great. But from a, like, environmental
Bye.